Looking at turtle escapes. So in escaping turtle, if they're in front of us, we really want to use the sit out. We'll look at a few different hand positions, a couple of bad hand positions, but really I want to focus if they've got a good hand position. So initially, if their hands are on top, their hands are on top like this. From here, well, this is really easy to sit out and come around in this position because your hands are on top. I won't say it's unlikely, but if they know what they're doing, it's probably not going to happen. Another unlikely thing is they join their hands around the outside like this, and they hang on really tight and refuse to let go. Well, and I have had this happen, but this is an inexperienced player. If you get it, good to you. I'm going to turn towards the legs always to break that grip. But both those are kind of built on the premise that maybe they're not an experienced player. If they were, they get a seatbelt. So let's go change direction from here. And now we know he's a good player. He's going to join his hands together like a seatbelt grip. And from here, if I can grab it early and get 2-on-1 and pin one to the mat, that's what I want to do. By having 2-on-1, two things happen. One, he can't choke me as easily without that second hand. Two, he can only move in one direction. I'm limiting his direction. So once I've got two hands on one, I can still do a sit out. See how I'm coming out, flicking that arm away. I'm making space, and then I can turn here. So that's our sit out when we can nail down nice and early the grip. We're not always going to get it. The second one is same thing. So 2-on-1, I nail it down. Now I'm going to get my butt up in the air, he comes up, and then we're wrestling. Like I can come into a wrestling position. So if we can't sit out, then we'll just stand up and back out. They're the first two. The last one is, if he's got a really, really deep grip, right? So from here, I've missed the chance to nail something down. What am I going to do? I'm going to put my fingers inside the elbow. I'm going to sit out the same way. As I sit out, puts a lot of tension on that grip. And instead of going towards his hips, I'm going to go this way. If I get a control of this arm, come over from here and come all the way through to the top position. But this is the one I want to invest most of our time in. Okay, it's kind of counterintuitive. I'm going away from the hips, but it does work. Let me do one from this angle. So from here, once again, I've got my hand inside the elbow. I'm sitting out from here. As I sit, from here I come through. See how I'm leaning back? If I can get a good control on this, I can get a lot of tension on that arm, but he's probably going to avoid this. The one thing he can do, he can roll over his shoulder. But that's one thing that can happen. There's always a counter to every move. I just need to be prepared for that to make sure I've got good control. Time.